Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are and whenever you have the opportunity to join me. I'm Dr. Jan, and this is Russell Institute of Learning. Again, I am juggling several hats, but that's okay. I believe God is doing great things behind the scene, and maybe my juggling won't be quite as juggled as it will be in the future. Russell Institute of Learning is the education side of my endeavors. I do have Journey with Jesus, led by tour guide Dr. Jan, and that is more on the spiritual side. But as I'm coming to let you know that education, the spiritual, our family, everything is tied in to God. You know, the Spirit of God gives us the unction and the hope and the function for our lives. Well, what I want to come to you for, again, is I'm waiting and seeing how things are unfolding. Our education system is in a shambles. However, I stand by my research that education needs to be child-centered. Help them to become engaged in the process of their own education. That it needs to be community-based and that we involve all of the stakeholders in coming in so that the teacher is not just the sage on the stage, but they are learning not only academics, but they are learning life skills as well as a democratic decision-making that does have some type of system put together, that there needs to be a final decision made by a small group of 2 or 3, but everybody's comments need to be added. Well, as we're looking at what's happening within the education system, parents are wanting a much more hands-on involvement into what their children are learning. And I believe Russell Institute of Learning will be that key focus, not just me alone, but other educators who are finding that God, the spirit of right, truth, honor, communication needs to be brought into the education system. And then children will have respect for life, liberty, freedom, ability to communicate without having hate for someone who might disagree with you, an ability to listen before you speak and think before you act. There are a lot of things that need to be changed in our education system, not just in the United States, but around the world. So I want you to know that as my focus is growing into the transition of we call it Reformation in the education system, in bringing back the godly values. Doesn't mean everybody's going to wind up choosing to be a Christian, and that's not the goal. The goal is the golden rule. Treat others as you would want them to be, you would want to be treated. The 10 Commandments, thou shalt not. There are some things that if all humans would do, we would be in good shape. So those are just godly values, and it doesn't mean that we are trying to convert. So I'm just giving you an update. I'm hoping to get back into doing a little more of the Russell Institute of Learning videos, but I wanted people to know I haven't fallen off the wagon. I'm just doing some other focuses at this moment, and I'm pulling it all together so that there will come that moment in time. Hey, I can do a little bit better juggling. So thank you for listening, and I'm looking forward to every opportunity that I get to spend with you. God bless you, keep you, and make his face shine upon you. And may we do this for our children and the future generations to give them the best education they can have so that they can be productive adults, because they are our future. Bye.